Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Victoria, and in this video I'll be explaining what blockchain fork is, the different types we have, and practical analogies to help you really understand it. So yeah, let's get to it. You've definitely watched a video or read an article talking about blockchain technology, and you hear words like with improvement in technology or improvement in the innovation or changes being done to this, so many things like that. Well, the process of making changes to this code to bring about the results, to bring about the improvements, is known as fork. A blockchain fork is simply a change to the blockchain protocol. And this can happen for different reasons like fixing security vulnerabilities, adding a new feature, or even changing the rules of the network. There are two major types depending on the kind of changes made and the nature of agreements between the nodes. We have soft fork and hard fork. A soft fork is a backwards compatible change to the protocol. This means that the nodes that are running on the old version of the software can interact with nodes that are running the new version. So let me make an analogy to help you understand it better. Imagine you are in a large book club where everyone reads and discusses the same book. So the club decides to add footnotes to help readers understand better. The truth is, these footnotes are not necessary to understand the story, but they make your reading experience better. A soft fork is similar to this situation because members of the book club who decide to add the footnotes into their reading will have better discussion, better understanding, they have additional info now. But members who do not add these footnotes can still follow the main story and have very decent discussion with those that have the footnotes. At the end of the day, the club remains united, but there is an enhanced level of understanding for those who have adopted the footnotes. The same way, in a soft fork, those who don't adopt the new changes can still participate, but those who do might have a more optimized interaction with the system. So it is important for you to keep in mind that in the case of a soft fork, it does not require the miners to do anything. Either way, the changes will be made. Examples of soft fork, we have segregated witness, that is SegWit, on Bitcoin, EIP 1559, on Ethereum, and so many others. While a hard fork is a radical, non-backward compatible change to the blockchain protocol. Unlike the case of the soft fork, with hard fork, all nodes must upgrade to the latest version of the software because the nodes on the old version will not be able to interact with the nodes on the new version, and vice versa. And this can result in the creation of two chains if all the nodes do not agree on the changes being made. And this will form two separate chains, one running the old version, one running the new version, parallel to each other. To help you understand better, I'm going to stick to the analogy of the book we used earlier. Imagine the book club from earlier. There was a decision being made to change the book to a more modern version, maybe updated chapters, new narratives, new character, and even maybe an updated language. It could be anything. A hard fork in blockchain is similar to this. If you choose to read the updated version, you will be discussing topics and chapters that those who stuck to the old book will not be able to recognize or even understand at all. And now the book club will be divided into two: those who are engrossed in the updated version and those who chose to stick with the classic. So now those groups can coexist, but they cannot engage in discussion interchangeably. Just as a new book has its own unique content, in a hard fork, the new rules are different from the old ones, and at this point, everyone needs to decide which version they wish to follow. In the case of a hard fork, a miner must make changes to be able to continue contributing to the network. Some popular examples of the hard fork is the case of the Ethereum Classic, a fork of Ethereum. Then we have Litecoin and Bitcoin Cash, which are famous hard fork of Bitcoin. But keep in mind that the major difference between a hard fork and a soft fork is that soft forks are backward compatible, meaning the nodes that are not upgraded can still function in the network, but with hard forks, they are not backward compatible. Also, soft forks require majority of the nodes to upgrade and enforce the new rules, but hard forks require every node to agree and upgrade. Finally, soft forks can form back into a single chain if majority enforces the new rule. But with hard fork, it can actually result in two permanent separate chains. Hard forks and soft forks are both very important tools for improving and upgrading the blockchain network. They have different advantages and disadvantages. Soft forks are easier to implement, less destructive, and also less flexible. Hard forks, on the other hand, they are also difficult to implement and they can be disruptive to the network. Whether through soft fork or hard fork, the decentralized nature of the blockchain technology makes sure that every single participant actually has a say. This means that changes are only adopted based on consensus, and this ensures the integrity and evolution of the technology. So the next time you hear about a fork in the blockchain ecosystem, you know exactly what is happening, and whether it's soft fork or hard fork, you have better understanding of what is happening within that particular network. So yeah, that's the end of the video. Thank you so much for learning with me again today, and please subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.